Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Blade Warband. Last time we left off, we were hunting down bandits. Still trying to keep our contract going. Throw my lot in there. Let's get this done. Right here, everyone's going to be charging off, it seems. So probably get them back here. But they can actually... Formation, follow me. Get them to the top of this hill so we can actually see what's going on. Here we go, there they are. Seems that our loyal people are being destroyed, so we better charge in. Let's get this done. In this game, cavalry, it's really important to make sure that you choose the terrain your people fight on, because it can end really badly. There's a mountain bandit there, that's not good. Efficiency has gone up. Killed some of them. I don't think we killed all of them. The Baron got knocked out. One of his guys got knocked out. Good to see you, Mab Ravenheart. Together we will make the foe learn the fear. Our relationship with him went up back to 0. Because they were at -4. No one really worth taking. Some of our guys are still hurt from last time. Anything worth... not a lot. I'll let the other people pick it up. Now we have sort of like a decision to make about how we want to basically do our next... like next bit of sort of building, as it were. There's some more people over there. I'm basically just chasing down. For the moment, we're in the situation where there are no wars. That's infantry, yeah. That's not fantastic. I mean, I probably could chase them down. Depends how competent these deserters are. I'd probably get more money for them. So we're going to have to try and chase them down. You have failed to follow Baron Considers delegate to the Master, assumes you're otherwise engaged, but would have appreciated it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's like one of the bugs in the game, because they've made peace, but at the same time it was... annoying. Come on, come on. I can see you over there. You can't flee from me. How much food we got left? Enough. I wish there was something that showed you how much food we had. Weekly budget. So these slightly extended character sheets. I'd forgotten that they were in here, to be honest. It's because we're using the Swadrian tree, so we are going from this down this one, because they have some of the better stuff. We could have potentially gone down this tree. See, because they have them all here. The outlaws, so it takes a second for it to click over. The outlaws have a really interesting one, because you can see manhunter, slave driver, slave hunter, slave crusher, slave chief, so we could get war elephants if we really wanted to. Looters go all the way around here, down the mercenary route. Mountain bandits, sea raiders, taggy bandits were the ones over in the Principality. Desert bandits. I do like the Sword Sisters. peasant women and refugees, and they go down here and they become they could become actually some of the best like cavalry in the game if you can get a hold of them. That actually reminds me, these guys are Nords. So what did they say they were again? Infilping. So something in that regard. So it's these guys. Not. They're pretty damn tough. If I have enough infantry with me, I should be able to take them. Plus I can always replenish with manhunters from the people I lose. So we've got to chase these guys down. Hopefully we can force them to turn around and go back towards civilization, and one of the local barons can jump on top of them with us and help. I swear it's like herding cats. Or we can just try and take them now. When I'm done with you, regret leaving the army. Right, follow me. We'll get everybody into a better position. Here they are, coming up the hill. Everyone, charge! These are rather tough infantry, so I'm going to expect to lose people. Oh, there goes one of our people. I think that's one of our characters. Oh, I leveled up. How many people did I lose, I wonder? Ooh. That's slave drivers. Ooh, that's a lot. Mercenary horsemen. More than I expected. I mean, I can replace the losses. No problem. Oh, she's leveled up. Anything decent? Those are some nice shields. So, let's see. Let's see your skills. Power strike. Well, he hasn't got anything in shield. So you can't use either of those. So she's taken care of. I need to level up. I'm going to throw one into charm. Technically it's charisma. So I'm going to try and get my leadership level up to the next level. Going to put one into surgery, because it's just a really useful skill to have. Increase all of those. I mean, I lost quite a lot of good people there, I'm not going to lie, but hopefully the payoff will be good. Oh, he still has that message to do. Forgotten about that. I knew I was going to lose people because obviously those guys are level 4 infantry, so they're pretty tough. Ransom broker. Yes, yes. Let's see, 2,900 gold. I mean, it's not great, to be honest, but hey ho, what can you do? So who are we delivering this to? Baron Robarth at Tavern Castle. So it's down there, right here. We'll rush off this way. We just need to basically get... I mean, there is a warmonger in one. Every faction has a couple of people that deliberately start wars, so if we can find the bloke who's doing that, we could always, I don't know, get a ship. Sorry. Wrong person, it's just the bloke we're trying to find. Yet again, may I ask you a question, location of someone? Digital radio. So where is he supposed to be? Between Tavern Castle and Asdod. So we should be somewhere along this road. There we go. They must have all had it been summoned to something. We meet again. I bring you a message. Give a task for me. Wolk the Black murdered one of my men. I still hunt him down and execute the law. So where is he going to be hiding at? Eilbur. Here we go. We'll head out that way. Take care of the things. At the moment I can't do much raiding because I am on contract. Swadria and the Knight have made peace. Next it reminds me. Southern relations. Who are they most likely to be going to war at soon? Probably the Nords or the Knight. I mean, potentially the Vegas? I don't know. One of these hard things. I mean, the AI tends to work in mysterious ways. Actually, to be honest, it doesn't. I mean, in all likelihood, it's probably going to be one of two things. It'll be either that the Squadrons attack the Rodox to get back Uxhull, or it will be that the Nords or the Principality of the Vegas will basically attack to try and take Denerim. I mean, the Vikings may try and take Suno, but it depends. Depends who gets declared war on first. So let's go to the village. Normally if we ask, they won't tell us anything. They'll be like, oh, we don't have anybody hiding here, and we'll have to hunt them down ourselves. I think this is the chat. Let's get our shield out. You're coming with me. Just need your head anyway. There we go. Our relationship with the town village has decreased. I mean, there is ways you can actually fix that if you really care about that kind of thing. I mean, you could go. If you really wanted to improve your relations, you could go village elder. You go, my good lady, my village has been going through such hardships. The harvest has been bad, and we recently seen merciless bandits take away our seed. We cannot find grain soon. We'll not be able to plant our fields, and then have nothing for years. If you can help us, I'd be indebted to you forever. How much grain would you need? 7 sacks. So go and find you this grain. See, that's ways that you can. Everything in this game gives you quests, basically. It can be from training of villagers to defend themselves against bandits, to getting them grain, to doing bits and pieces, escorting caravans. The merchant guilds will have contracts, like escorting large amounts of cattle to market. And this game it still has a lot of depth to it, a lot of depth. So we need 7 bags of grain, do we? Inventory. We have no grain, and we're running low on food ourselves, actually. Good merchants. They have no grain. That's unfortunate. Hang on to the armours for a moment. Sell items automatically. Everybody sells their stuff. I mean, it's not always easy to do the quest. Got 10 days worth of food left. We've scavenged a good amount. Foraged 6 units of food. That's always a good skill to have in this game, is the foraging aspect, especially with the florist mod on, because you really need it. Cheap grain. So I've got 2 of the required amount. They're out travelling. Just trying to figure out who will be, because at the moment everyone's at war, which means that there's actually everyone's at peace, but it's the Nords versus the Vegas. So, but that's like a long-running war that goes on for ages. So we still have to figure out who's going to go to war with whom. My money, my experience with the game. How long have there been truces? 15 days. Their truce isn't broken yet. It might be the Rodok versus the Saranage. That's a very common one to kick off quite quickly. It depends. I mean, whose truces run out first? Swadra will probably want to go to war against Rodok because they'll want to get back, as I say, Uxkhal. It's really quite interesting, the story of this game. Basically, it was it was like basically the Roman Empire. You had like all of Caldera, but it was basically Caldera. It's not Caldera. What am I talking about? Basically, this entire like nation, this huge world, was basically controlled by the precursor to the Swadrians, and they had for less of a better word, they basically had a fall. Their empire collapsed, and as a result, they all sort of break off into like these factions, with the Rhodoks being like the latest people to come out. Bunch of militia. I can beat on them. It's not going to be a massive problem. I can see the mountains. You must be getting near home. Tell me more. I'm from Uxhol. We know the saying, madam. Barley grown in Uxhol is made into ale in Palavin, and we're all the better for it. Not so what that means, madam, but it's true about the barley and the wheat and the oats. We grow more grain here in the Vale of Uxhol than in the rest of Cal Radea put together. And our ale is the best too. You can see it in the soil here, rich and black, smells of good harvests and full bellies. The Swadrian king will tell you that Parvin was the biggest city in Caldera back under the Empire, and that's why it should rule the whole land today. Mind you, I don't care much for politics, madam. I sold prisoners to every army that ever marched in Cal Radea, and I tell you that I wouldn't give a single coin of them a single biscuit unless I had a cold hard dinars in my hand first. Why these high and mighty kings and nobles can't pay their bills, I never know, but I'm prattling on a bit there, didn't I? Right. Let's go and get him. Everyone follow me. We wait for them to get close. Cavalry are set up over here. And they'll be stand close together. Everybody else set up here and stand close. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Everyone's lining up. We don't really have that many infantry left, to be honest. We'll wait for the first one to come across the top of the hill, and then we'll charge them. Right. Charge! Charge! We shouldn't need much to get going. Nicked me. The important thing is that I keep myself alive. Okay, they killed one of my blokes. That was a harder to fight than I expected. Three killed, 2 mana hunters. Ooh, and one of my Swadrian cavalry, that's not good. I can replace these guys, but the cavalry's going to be a pain. Oh, she leveled up. Nothing really worth taking. So, quickly jump to her. Let's see your skills. I need to build someone, personally I need to build someone to be a pathfinder, really. Or at least a spotter or tracking. So I know there's someone that's running around who's one, but I haven't found them yet. So for now we'll have to do put 2 points of tracking into her upper one-handed. Let's see, inventory 34. No, I like that colour myself. We need to get some grain. Well, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Cornish-Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at the links below, or you can look me up on my channel and leave a comment in the comment section. I hope you've enjoyed Battle Brothers Florist Modded. I'll say Battle Brothers Mountain Blade Warband Florist Modded. Sorry, it's rather early in the morning for me here. And I'll see you all next time for the next episode of Mab the Raven Queen. Goodbye.